Hi, my name is John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, there's a usual mixture of machining, a little bit of welding, possibly some plasma cutting. I do a repair on a little lubricator valve of a steam wagon, but this time I actually get some film of it working on the steam wagon, like totally under steam, showing exactly what it does. Because often people say, I never show the things that I've built, made or repaired. Well, I'm going to show it this one this time. This interesting looking little valve is a lubricator valve of a Sentinel steam wagon. It injects oil into the manifold. Basically what happens is, as high pressure oil comes into there, it's a special oil that mixes with the superheated steam. There's a valve there, a shut-off valve, so the oil comes in there, out there, and that goes into the manifold. The part we're interested in is this bit here. There's a little needle valve that screws into there, that's just a little bleed hole, and it's a telltale. When the engine's running, you open that and you get the oil dribbling out to tell that it is working. Unfortunately, they've lost the little valve out of there, so I've got to make a little valve for it. It's 5/16 bit worth, the thread, so that's not a problem. I can cut that thread. Interesting to see how it's made. These parts here are brass, and that part there is bronze. You can see it's a totally different colour. That's bronze as well. Now the bronze compared to the brass. Brass is copper and zinc. Bronze is copper and tin, a much better but more expensive alloy. I've got a piece of brass bar here. I'll be able to get the valve out of there. There's definitely one hiding inside there, just a case of finding it. I like using the collet chuck for small jobs like this, especially when you're putting threads on. It gets a better grip than a 3/0 chuck. You can also grip the thread without damaging it. And you do run nice and accurate and true. First thing to do is put some threads on. We need about 20mm of thread, and then we can make the actual little needle part of it, with the valve. We want that turned down to quarter. I've quickly converted the metric. We want 2.8mm off. Put a 1mm cut on for the start. With 0.8 off it, that's a 0.4 cut. Right, that's a fanny's hair bigger than quarter, that's perfect. That's the size of the hole in the bottom. It's 2mm, that's a 2mm drill. It's a good fit in there. So we need to put a point in here. Probably 1mm to 4mm will do. So it sits right in the centre of the taper. And there's a little bit reduced diameter, and then there's a thread. Remove the compound slightly. Put the taper on. And normally 15 degrees should be enough. You could work it out, I suppose, but I'm sure 15 degrees is what I normally machine them at. I'm going to make it a little bit steeper than that. Make it 20. I need the diameter of this reducing down a little bit, just so that's clearance for it. Right, now I want some threads putting on there. Right, I think we've made a mess of this because the thread should be 5/16 width, and obviously I've turned that down to quarter, and quarter is a lot smaller than 5/16, so it won't work, so I have to make another one. You fucking idiot. I can always try it. Yeah, it would have worked perfectly actually. It's locking up nicely on the, so at least we have got a sort of a gauge to go for. There's a little ring on there. I'll bring a camera in. You can just see there's a black mark right in the middle of that seat. That's where it's sealing on the thing, so it's going to be alright, except we've made a bulge of that diameter, so we'll have to make another one. Right, I'm back to where I was 10 minutes ago. That feels better, that feels like it's actually doing something now. Nice clean sharp thread. Once again we've got a nice ring mark right in the centre of the valve spinners. I'm happy with that, very happy. Got to drill this next, cross drill it to put a pin through. I think I'll turn it down to its finished diameter, chamfer that edge, and then I can take it out of here put it in a collar block, drill it and put it back in the hand, part it off. Sounds complicated, but I can assure you it's not. These ER collar blocks are ideal to work with when you can swap and change like this between different machines. Right, we need to pick the centre up. And just pick it up on each side of the collar block. That's that clumsy, John. Right, so let's move it right to the centre now. We'll bring this down. It should be. Bang on. Right in the centre, can't be anything else. And I think the bolt there looks good. Got some 3.5mm silver steel, measures it 347, and I've got a drill here that measures it 335, so it's 0.1 of a mil. So really that should tap through a hole. I drill it that size, nice tight fit. Yeah, I think that'll go into there, no problem. I'll make a little handle and we'll tap it in, back in the lathe and part it off, and that's basically it done. It's short, I think it's getting the proportions to look right. Doesn't matter what size it is, as long as it looks right. And I think that'll probably look about right. Let's have a look. Longer. I was right first time. Oh there. Right, the moment of truth. Oh, she's tight, but she's going. She's going, she's bending. She's not going, a bastard. It can't be far off going. It's halfway through, more than halfway through. I think we'll persevere with it. I know one thing, the bastard will not fall out. I'll take it to the vise, I think. Bites tight. Definitely won't fall out, that's for certain. They're pretty good. A little bit dressed up with a file and it'll be good to go. I'll start bending it now. Better. Making sure I've got plenty of clearance on the bastard thing. Do it the world of good if we hit that. It's getting very near hitting it as well. I'm going to set these collets up metric with the grip such a big range that they fit in pure as well. Right, that's a valve screwed in. I'm going to put a spring on here to keep a bit of tension on, then it won't fall out if it's left loose. So if you want to blow through, no problem. That's a blanked off. Splendid. That's the little port there that the oil dribbles out of. There's oil in there. That's a shut-off valve. That goes into the manifold. Open that. It dribbles a little bit of oil out, so like a telltale so you know it's working. Quite pleased with that. Proportions look good. Once again, just take to see it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. As usual, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It costs nothing to subscribe and it does make a massive difference. Don't forget, if you like what you see here, I also have a Patreon channel which goes into a little bit more detail. There's no adverts and there's a fair bit of bad language. There is a link in the description box. Anyway, thanks for watching.